Hello, this is Lucas, and today I will be examining uh, how Locke and Parfit would philosophically approach, I guess you could say, the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Uh, and in order to explain how they would approach it, we'll be going over one philosophical issue, particularly related to the movie, which is personal identity. Locke defined personal identity as a continuing sequence of memories. So basically, what makes you you is what you remember. So the movie, the two main characters both have a surgical procedure that removes memory, all memories related to their relationship. The question is, are they the same people they were before and during and after the relationship? Locke would probably say no, I guess, during the relationship. However, after, before the relationship and after the procedure, they would probably still be the same, both be the same people they were. But during the relationship, going off of, I guess, his own logic, they'd probably be, I guess, an alternative identity, but that identity would, I guess, be kind of would kind of die off, and then they'd go back to where they were after the procedure. They'd go back to where they were during the moment before they first met. So Locke would say that, considering his definition is is basically a sequence of memories. That would be a memory that was developed during that sequence, but later left it because they had it erased. So they'd be a totally different person after the procedure than they were during the relationship. And Parfit's definition is Parfit's definition is a little more is similar to Locke's, but it's a little more complex. Parfit believed that memories are definitely important, but also what's important is personality traits and psychological continuity. So it's not as specific to one thing as Locke's, which is memories. Parfit would probably say, yeah, they are the same people during the relationship as they are after the procedure, because they still had the memories of basic things such as their childhood, and they still had some common memories during the relationship and after the procedure. And they also had many of the same personality traits. Clementine, she was both, because it showed pretty clearly during the relationship and after the procedure. She had a lot of mood swings. She was kind of she had part of her personality was she kind of she changed her mood a lot, and kind of from one extreme to another, and that it showed that a lot during the relationship. And when they met on the train after Joel had his procedure, she acted that same way on the train. She'd kind of act all happy and stuff, and then a second later, she'd get offended by something very minor. So they both had the same personality. They both had kind of the same personality traits after the procedure. So Locke and Parfit would probably agree that before the procedure, or before the relationship and after the procedure, they were the same people, considering they had the same memories. But they would disagree on whether during the relationship and after the procedure they would be the same people. Locke left kind of a lot of since his definition was, his definition was so, I guess you could say, specific. I guess he kind of left a lot of questions behind with his definition. So including how to explain situations like this, but going off of the very basic logic of his definition, I I'd probably say that since his definition is about sequences of memories, he'd probably say that there are two alternate identities, considering one of them, like considering that him during the relationship and him after the procedure have no knowledge or no memory at all of each other, since one is erased and one is in the future. So you cannot really say, if you want to go by his logic, they're the same people. But that's how they'd probably both philosophers would explain the movie. Thank you.